Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. I'm sure you could tell I'm really excited about this week's topic because I don't know. I just don't see that many topics on this queen. So I want to do it. Last time I made a topic on this queen, I was defending her from all the hate she was getting online from the edit she got on Dragula, which I still will do. I will still continue to do. But for this video, that's not what we're here to do. We're here to say all the good things that she's done on the show, all the good things that came out of her from the show, all the things that people tend to overlook about her from the show because they just want to, they want to believe a one-sided edit that tells you nothing about who she is as a person, who she is as a performer, who she is as a creative mind. Like, nobody knows this stuff. You wouldn't know this stuff because we were only shown a one-sided edit on the show. So let's go with, a couple of things that were pretty standout-ish to me and why I personally gravitated towards her a lot on the show. Firstly, we have her style. There's not a lot of girls that get on Dragula that quite have as campy of a style as she does. The only one that comes to mind is Meatball from season 1, which makes sense. They've worked together a lot. They are definitely in the same drag family. And, they have very similar types of humor. And it's, it was refreshing to see her come on the show and not be what you normally expect from Dragula. And, proving everybody wrong about Kiana. I also think she was, truth be told, I don't care if I get hate for this, I'm being honest. I thought she was one of the funniest parts of season 4. Hello, the thing she said, the thing she says to Hoso and Astrid was still one of my most quoted lines to this day that I quote from Merrie. Don't get dickmatized by a dick you haven't even gotten to yet. And then the thing she says about Dolly getting lost in his eyes, disappearing. Oh my God. She is me, hands down. And you know what I find so funny? I find it so funny that people were quick to just assume Merrie was lying about what really went down in the Rocker episode when she posted tweets about, things that were told to her. Everyone just assumed she was lying. And then they actually showed proof of what she was saying was true at the reunion. And nobody even notices that or acknowledges that. They just acknowledge her because of, the edit that she got. That didn't show any sort of level of kindness to her, didn't show any sort of level of anything to her. They showed one side to her, but the good thing is the funny parts still came through. She still played it up for the camera. You can sit here and say she was annoying. You could sit here and say that she was doing too much. You could even sit here and call her a villain, but you cannot say she did not give us good TV. The fact that y'all are even talking about her shows she gave extremely good TV. And you also have to keep in mind, maybe the reason she had her guard up so much was because she was going through stuff at that time. She, was going through a loss in the family at the time. And anybody who knows how these competitions work knows that these are pressure cooker situations. What we are seeing in the edit, we are seeing really snippets because they record and if I get the number wrong, please correct me, but they record up to 16 hours in a day. And we are at most seeing an hour of that 16-hour day. And with that 16-hour day, it's hard to put that into an hour, 30-minute episode. So naturally, some things are going to get cut out. But the things that they left in, girl, I was laughing the whole time. Again, Dali, Hoso, I was living for, the concept she had on the runway. I loved the Elton John reference. I loved the space reference. Could the makeup have been a little bit better on that one? Maybe, but even she herself acknowledges that she's not the most polished one in the scene. But you know what? You don't have to be. And I loved that you didn't have to be. And really, I liked a lot of the looks that she gave on the show. I liked the fact that even after she had gotten exterminated, she got to come back again to get dunked in the water. Oh my God. I love Merrie. I love Merrie so much. She is a ball of sunshine, ball of humor, just a huge ball of camp. I love her. I love, the style she has. I love the comebacks that she has. I love the quickness that she has. I mean, come on. That Moses look she came at the reunion was everything. It was everything. You know what, Merrie? I know the fans have already made up their mind about you, but I have too. I will stand by you. I will still support you. I will still love you, because I'm not going to let a villain edit taint my view of you. I've been watching these kinds of shows for many years now, and I'm able to see through the edits. I'm able to see when things don't make sense, when things don't add up, when things don't quite sound like the narrative that everyone's trying to push. Like, y'all, can we please stop? Can we please stop calling Merrie Cherry a misogynist? For goodness sake. This show was aired so many years ago. It was filmed many years ago. This season was it's done. It's over with. She had an issue with one person there, and that person had an issue there. You need to realize not everybody is going to get along. You're not going to get along with everybody you work with. You're not going to get along with everybody you perform with. The best thing you can do is, just work with them, be with them, do what you got to do. And she did. She pulled through in the end. Sure, did she have her guard up the whole time? Absolutely, but who wouldn't have their guard up in her situation? Be really honest. Who wouldn't have their guard up if you were thrown into a competition where you have to be filming for 16 hours in a day, on top of that with not very good food, as well as dealing with a loss in the family? Who would be in the right state of mind? Who would be in a good, calm state of mind? Nobody would. You know you wouldn't. But the fact that she still gave us entertaining TV, I love it. She was hilarious in the Cauldron. She was hilarious in the workroom. She was hilarious on the runway. And even in the interviews, she's hilarious. Oh my God. Then you got to talk about the Meet the Monster interview. Iconic. Hilarious. Definitely somebody who fits the brand of Dragula. And you know what, Merrie? I don't know if you'll ever watch this. And if you don't, it's completely understandable. But if you ever watch this, I would love it if you came back to, if they ever do another Titan season, I would watch it in a heartbeat, especially if you were on there and you would be the number one I'd be voting for. It's pretty rare for me to have a queen that I would say is a standout and a favorite with a franchise as long as Dragula, but I can definitely say you have been one of my favorite contestants on this show. You are my favorite contestant on this show. And I love what you bring every week, you know? And if you ever come back, I look forward to seeing you come back. I look forward to seeing you bring more campy looks. Camp them up even more. Oh my goodness. I really hope you bring that genie look. You know the one. You did the genie from Aladdin. Blue skin. Oh God. That would look good. And one look I am still sad we did not get to see from you was what your ghost ship glamour would have looked like, because I'm imagining so many things. So many things that could have come out of that category from you. And I'm imagining, oh my God, just missed opportunity. Really big missed opportunity. And, you know, mm, I loved your monster, your hairy monster look. Little moth. So sad we didn't get to see that walk down the runway. So sad. But it's okay. That's what Titan Season 2 is for, girl. And then when you got to come back to drag me to dinner, girl, you know it is impossible for me to get in the mood to watch something that features a certain someone on there that shall not be named. I'll say they've been on All Stars more than once. That's all I'll say. You know it is hard to get me to watch something that features that person who shall not be named. But you, Thorgy, on the same program, yes. You and Thorgy in the same comedy show, I would pay tickets to that instantly, even though I'm broke currently. Oh my God. And then your performances. That's another thing that I'm so upset we missed out on is we didn't even get to see your lip sync ability. And which is a real shame because oh, hi Ace. Yeah, it has been a while. I'm talking about one of my favorite drag queens at the moment. She's on my icon currently. But no, Merrie, we missed out on your lip sync ability. I've watched your performance to Unconditionally by Katy Perry, was mesmerized. I watched your I Will Always Love You performance, your firework performance. Oh, so good. And such a shame you didn't make it to the Ghost Ship Glamour Challenge, because I think, truth be told, and I will make a bold statement, I don't care if I sound delusional if I say this, Merrie, I think you would have won if you made it to that challenge. I really, truthfully do think you would have won. This is a challenge that is right up your alley, a challenge that you would have undoubtedly destroyed. And it is such a missed opportunity. But you know what? That's okay. It's okay. Things happen for a reason. I don't know what reason it happened, but things happen for a reason. And and there's always next time. Titan season 2. I look forward to it. um but yeah, this channel will always, always, always have your back, Merrie Cherry. Don't let the hate get to you. Don't give in to the hate. Don't even pay attention to the hate. People have already made up their minds about you, and nothing you say or do will change those people's minds because they're already set. And you know what I say to them? It's a pity. But guess what? You're still thriving. They're not affecting your bookings. They're not affecting where you get paid. You are making that money. So their opinion means nothing. Keep doing you, girl. We'll support you. Oh my goodness. But yeah, if you want to follow, if you guys are curious to see who I'm talking about, for those who may not be aware of Merrie Cherry, you can follow her on social medias, on Twitter. Oh, I'm sorry, it's called X now. You can follow her at Merrie Cherry at Twitter, Instagram. I think she has a Facebook as well. It's Merrie Cherry on all three. Merrie Cherry. She's a really good performer, really talented queen, and just hilarious. Just one of the most brutally honest individuals that I've come across. Which is also why I like her, because it's the same reason I like Thor Thor. But yeah, go ahead and send a follow to Merrie Cherry. This has been Kunimitsu 877. Thank you all for joining, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.